You know how sometimes you guys feel like not going to work, like maybe you're just sick or you're hungover from the night before and you don't show up and your company runs fine? Well, this is live, so if I don't show up to my work right now, you guys are fucked.
Tonight on Access TV, straight from New York City, it's Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with John Mooney, Justine Marino, Jonathan Martin, Aaron Berg, and your host, Chris D'Elia. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, John Mooney.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. Let's hear it. I see. All right, man. All right. Some of you guys are legitimately trying to record this with your phones. You know it's on fucking TV. You don't have to do that. People will believe you were here. You know that? No one's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know it was on TV. Let me see your fucking Instagram though. Okay, you were really there. You were really there. What up, guys? Everybody good or what? Cool. God fucking, you're so close to me right now, and I'm so close to you. I don't like guys like you because you have fucking your hair, your face hair is longer than your fucking hair. That's bullshit. Fuck this guy. I don't like that at all. Trim it and let it, you know. If this is going, just fucking get rid of it, dude. Do you know what I mean? You got like upside down head or some shit. This is you before you go out tonight. You want like this. It's cool, man. That's the way to be, right there. Long fucking. Why are you? Like you fucked him or something? Long broom hair and then trim. You know what I mean? Keeping it short but fucking long. Nice, bro. I like that. You're looking at me literally like you would look at like the Mona Lisa or some shit. No laughing at all, just like this. I see what they were trying to do. I'm a fucking idiot. I hate museums. I can't go. People love looking at fucking paintings. They do. And they pretend. Even if they don't, they pretend. You know what I mean? They're fucking staring. Close too. They'll just fucking. I see what they're trying to do here. I see. They'll spend 40 minutes looking at fucking George Washington. Every museum I've ever been to, this is how I look at every painting. Right here, I go like this. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if your painting is from 1740. I don't give a fuck. I go like this. Cool. All right. Some artists back there, huh? Cool, man. This guy right here, you look like me after. It's like the after me. That's cool. What's your name? Like Chad or some shit? What? Costa? As if the hair isn't sexy enough. It's not even... Costa. He didn't even say... Oh, I'm getting you, bro. I'm getting you, man. Yeah, no, back to... He's like... I see what they were trying to do there. I see. Costa. It's just fucking Costa, asshole. You know what I mean? Bob Costas. Costa. With the long hair. Who you with three dudes? Just on the prowl, huh? Three dudes on the prowl. You all look like fucking versions of each other. You guys all, literally, if you guys stood in a line this way, it would be like the fucking evolution chart. Bro, you would be at the end. You know that shit. Come on. You know he would be at the end. You know he would be at the end. And everybody, dude, everybody would be walking like this, except for Costa would be like this. With his fucking dick just flopping like this. Bro, you do not laugh, man. You doesn't laugh. That's what you're doing. You could be with them. You got it too. You'd be right after Costa. You'd be right after Costa. But what's your name though? Ben? The non-sexy version of Costa, everybody. The non-sexy surfer version of Costa. You checking him out, bro? Okay. Still super interested, not laughing. All right, I see how you can say that. I see. Where are you guys from? Well, you guys all look like extras from that movie Munich. Queens? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Easy. From fucking Queens. Who's got the sexiest name? You? The guy raises his hand. I like how the guy, this better be fucking sexy as shit, okay? I mean, I just talking to dude Costa, there's 4 of you, and I say, who has the sexiest name? Without even blinking, this guy just goes like this. What's your name? Fucking Cuddlingus? What is it? What is it? Vasilios? That's fucking. His last name is Steal Your Girl. That's what it is. My name is Vastilios Steal Your Girl. Vastilios. It's actually on the way to saying that. Vastilio Girl. That's fucking. My name is Vastilios Girl. That's fucking hilarious. I like how your mom was probably like, name him Jimmy, you know, and then your dad is like, you do not understand. You see his dick? You see that? It is already big. It is the size of a toy car, and he is only a child. What if he hangs out with 4 men and one of them has a sexier name than him? Like, I don't know, Costa. What shall we name him? Something like, no. That is too strong. Wow, come on, tell me. No. I cannot. It is way too sexy. I want to know. It is my son. Okay. I will tell you, but first, doctor, can we have a towel, please? Put it under her. Sit down on this towel. You are my wife and I love you, but sit down on this towel. Okay. What is it? The name. My beloved wife is Vestilios. I don't know. All right, you guys, are you ready to start this show or what? Well, stick with us. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, John Mooney is taking the stage when we return. And stick around later for more with Chris D'Elia when he returns to the stage. Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. More great stand-up coming your way starting right now.
Who's ready for our first guest? Make sure to know that this is his Gotham Comedy Live debut. Give it up for the hilarious John Mooney. Let him hear it.
Yay! Yo! Fuck shit, yeah. My name is Costa too. I came to town for Hamilton, but no, I see the yucks instead. No, that's not my name. It's just John Mooney. Wow, thank you. Oh my God. That never happens. Thank you, that's very generous of you. And yet, at the same time, completely deserved. So, what's new with me, you ask? I'm the guy that everyone is convinced is gay. You can laugh. My therapist laughs all the time as well. It's just fine. You know, but it wouldn't bother me so much, except it just reminds me of how non-threatening I am. I'm actually kind of an angry person, and I want people to be afraid of me. But the problem is, when I get angry, I don't get... Fuck. I think it's like one of my ex-girlfriends. That's right, he is so gay, you have no idea. But way to crack up for the setup. That's fucking hot shit right there. You should take a page out of her book. So, there's that. Anyway, it does remind me of how non-threatening I am, because the problem is, I'm almost there. The problem is, when I get angry, I don't get menacing. I just get flamboyant. You should see me when I'm yelling at my son when he's done something wrong. I morph into this like Broadway choreographer yelling at the dance captain after a scathing opening night review. My son will come in and he'll be like, "Dad, I'm so sorry. We were playing in my room and I knocked over the soda on the rug. I'm really sorry." And I'll just be like, "Oh." I was about to go outside for a Pall Mall and a can of Shasta, but... Why is it, young man, that when I plan a play date for you and your friends, you have to go and crucify it? You're lucky you know how to tap, bitch. Shouldn't scream so much in my act, man. I have a lovely tenor voice. I have to keep that thing supper. Supple, I meant. Supper? What the fuck's wrong with this guy? That is the Costa coming out? I do have to keep it supple. La 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 la. Ooh, watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay. I don't believe in screaming anyway. I believe in the power of the whisper. The whisper, yes, whisper. Just listen to the following statements and think about how infinitely more terrifying they are when they're whispered. I think the condom broke. Donald Trump is running for president. That's actually scary no matter how the fuck you say it. That's just straight up scary. So, but let's not get political up in here. And finally, may I hold your baby? So I'm 45 now, and yeah, right, black don't crack, and not at all. I'm 45 now, but I feel like I'm really starting to hit that age where like the whole world is like, I'm getting like, I'm just kind of out of it a little bit, you know? Like it's passing me by, you know? Like, you know, there's like body shaming and this kind of shaming and whatnot. And I haven't really experienced that too much, but what I have experienced, because I still have a flip phone. right? I have experienced technology shaming. And I'll tell you what happened to me. I was at Target the other day, and I saw the exact same phone I have on sale for $3. Next to that phone was a fake phone filled with candy on sale for $4. That made me cry. So I just got into my DeLorean and drove away. I am 45 though. I guess I look okay. I don't know. Just don't look over here. Things are starting to slow down a little bit. This area. I guess I could join a gym, right? I don't know. Fuck it. You know, like I'm kind of... Nah, I'm really lazy. You know, yeah, man. Fuck it. I mean, she put a ring on it. She ain't going anywhere. I'm too lazy, and I'm such a dork, too. You know, I just don't really belong in a gym. My neighbor is a gym guy, and he's such a fucking asshole. He's always coming out. He really is. He's always coming out of his apartment, fucking doing the humble brag about how sorry he is from working out. Like, oh, shit, you know? Then he looks at me, and he tries to, like, you know, get under my skin. But fuck him. I'm a worthy adversary, you know? Be like, oh, dude, fucking pulled out my back doing deadlifts. And I'd be like, oh yeah, well, I pulled out my back picking up my Kindle. And I hope it's in better shape before my Quidditch match against Slytherin. I'm not a tough guy at all, and I don't need to be because I have a crazy guy face. You don't need to know how to fight when you have a crazy guy face. When you have a face like this, all you need to do is smile at a really weird time. And if you're in trouble, that trouble will just vanish right away. I got mugged, seriously, 2 weeks ago. In the city, hardcore, guy slammed me up against the wall, put a gun in my face, old school New York. He was like, motherfucker, you better give me your wallet, I'm gonna blow your head off. And I was like, oh, okay, oh. I win! Thank you so much, I'm John Mooney. Thank you very, very much.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Justine Marino is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV.
Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. You ready for our next comedian? You've seen her on MTV. Give it up for the very funny Justine Marino. Let her hear it. Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Gotham? You guys are so polite. None of you are texting up front. I have a real problem with that. I'm usually the dick up front. Not that you're a dick, but I'm usually up front just like blatantly texting away like, this bitch is kind of funny, but I have a very important Snapchat to send right now. She can fucking wait. I get weird texts sometimes, though. I got one not too long ago. Do not go to any Walmart tonight. Gang initiation, 3 women to be shot. I know. I was like, oh my God, this is so disturbing. Who the fuck thinks I shop at Walmart? Thank you. Thank you. It was so rude. You can probably tell I'm from LA. I'm not from here. I feel like... thank you. I feel like you can spot it from a mile away in New York. It's like so much eye contact and like hope in my eyes, you know? It's like you guys can see. I don't want to brag, but I do a little bit of acting in LA, and I recently had a commercial audition for Kia. So thank you. Thank you. Things are going pretty well. And I was sitting there in the casting director's office, you know, behind the wheel of my imaginary Kia, and I was pretending to drive along, and the casting director goes, you know, maybe if you could look a little more excited. And I was like, you know, maybe if I wasn't driving a fucking Kia. Right? Come on. It's IKEA. It's better than my last job, though. I used to be a tour guide at Universal Studios, if you guys are familiar. Perfect. Oh, you really like the tour. It was cool. I got a lot of fun guests on the tour. By far my favorite were the black people, though. This is also my favorite part of my set, because as soon as I say the words black and people together in a sentence, all the white people's assholes really pucker, you know? Like, you get very uncomfortable. But she's laughing and smiling and having a great time, so we can laugh too, right? I loved having black people on my tour, though, because they get into it, you know, like as white people, we take ourselves so seriously. Like, they would just kind of sit there with sticks up their asses, just kind of like silently judging, as some of you may be right now. But the black people, man, they got into that shit. They were supporting, they were answering all the rhetorical questions, like they were in it. Like, there was this part where we would drive by this lake and Jaws would pop out of the water and like attack this swimmer, and I had to play along like an asshole, you guys. Like, oh no, it's my friend George, help, whatever. And the white people were just kind of like, what? No, fuck this, on with the tour. But the black people, they were on a mission to save George, folks. They got into that shit. They were like, oh shit, George, get your ass out of that water, son! You was about to get toe up, fool, damn! Can tell I'm very in tune with the urban community. Probably got that vibe when I got up here. You can probably tell I love rap and hip hop music. Anyone else love the rap? Right? Basic white bitches love rap music. Cause it makes, I'm one also. It makes us feel like the baddest motherfuckers on the planet, right? Like, if I'm listening to rap in my car, it doesn't matter where I'm going. I could be going to fucking Bed Bath & Beyond, but when I get there, I roll in like I own that shit, okay? I roll in, I'm all, what, Trick? I need some table linens and a fondue pot. Bitches is hungry, damn. She's like, please leave. You have hummus in your hair, please. Really hope that's hummus. Yeah, that was dirty. Yeah, that was a dirty one. I have a boyfriend. Sorry, ladies, this vague lesbian vibe is just an act. I'm sorry. I do have a boyfriend. We never actually had any sort of talk about the status of our relationship, though. Like, I feel like, oh, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Sorry, you might have a talk on the way home, sir. Now, this is why I'm here, to help you, because it's so awkward, right? It's the what are we talk, as I call it, wherein you define the relationship. It's always up to us girls. The dudes don't give a shit about labels. They're just like, oh, bros, hand jobs, right? But the ladies, we need the title. So we have to have this awkward conversation. It's the worst. That's why I didn't do it with my current boyfriend. So instead, I implemented my own system. You can use this later if you want. Instead of having the what are we talk, I simply farted on his leg in the middle of the night. And in the morning, he was still there. So now he's mine. Thank you. You look very uncomfortable, sir. Spoiler alert, we can also vote. So just get on board with one of them, you know? And in my defense, it wasn't like an aggressive fart, you know? Like, it was more of like a unicorn puff, right? Like, there was glitter, it was very magical. Like, don't shit your pants trying to find out if he's your boyfriend, you know? That'll have the opposite effect. Like, oh, it was going so well, and then she just shit her pants right there at the comedy club. She looked excited yet inquisitive, like she was looking to me for answers that I didn't have. I also got a dog recently, guys. Any? Oh, you're familiar. Wonderful. Love that. I have to say, the most common question I get asked about my dog is, maybe you guys can relate. Did you rescue her? Did you save her from death? Did you rescue her? No, I did not. I'm sorry. I got her from a breeder because I have some taste, but thank you. But in my defense, while I didn't rescue her from death, I did rescue her from fucking Missouri, which I think is worse than death, you guys. Have you been there? It's got awful. I'm like the Angelina goddamn Jolie of internet dogs. And she's black and white, so that analogy really works. It's funny, now that I have a dog, my mom and my aunt and all the women in my family are very much like, oh, you want to have a baby. It's your maternal instincts. You want to be a mom. Yeah, if I want to be a really shitty mom. Like, a baby and a dog are not the same thing. Unless you can throw a baby in a crate and go drink for 4 hours. Like, is that something? Sign me up, okay? I feel like I can't really be a mom, though, mostly because I don't think I could ever be friends with something that came out of me, you know? Like, you blew out my vagina, and now I'm supposed to take you to the mall? Like, we're supposed to just forget that happened? Like, you're trying on a romper, like, oh, Mom, is this too tight? Oh, like my pussy used to be? Before you came barreling out of it at your leisure, 17 hours later, and then I took a shit on the table in front of my husband and 4 strangers. Just get the fucking romper, Blair. Guys, thank you so much. That's my time.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Jonathan Martin is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Axis TV. Welcome back to Gotham Comedy Live. More great stand-up coming your way starting right now.
Hey, I'm back. What great commercials we just saw. You guys ready for this guy? This next guy, he's the host of the Plastic Cup Boys Tour, and he's really great. He's hilarious. Give it up for Jonathan Martin. Let him hear it. Come on.
Yeah. New York, make some noise. Yeah. Feel good, man. I feel good. I just moved in with my girlfriend. Y'all give it up for that. Doing the right thing. I moved the fuck back out. You know, they say you never know somebody till you move in with them. Like, ladies, I learned a lot about you. Like, let me ask you a question, ladies. How many pair of underclothes do you own? Bras and panties. How many? A lot, right? Millions, right? See, first of all, guys, you know, we don't own but 4 pair of boxers anyway. And guys, we don't buy underwear until we absolutely have to. Either they start disappearing or they just start disintegrating. Ladies, your husband ever wears underwear so long that the front of them just turns see-through? Like the whole middle just break down, it evaporate. He get out the shower, put his underwear on like a mini skirt. He show up to bed, he got on a kilt. If you ever see a guy shopping at Walmart for underwear, it's safe to say he don't have no more left. Shit, he might not have none on right then and there. Walking around Walmart with his balls out. I got kids, man. 2 of them. A 16-year-old son and a 6-year-old daughter. That's my heart, baby girl. My son, a teenager, fuck him. You know what it is? Kids nowadays, I tell them all the time, like, kids, they got it so easy nowadays. Everything is easy. School is easy. You know what kids do to do a book report nowadays? You know how they do it? Google it. Could you imagine if I had fucking Google? Could you imagine if I had Google? I would have been a fucking surgeon. You're talking about all the answers. When I was growing up, a book report took 5 weeks. You know why? Because it was gonna take 5 weeks to get all of this shit done. First of all, I had to physically take a trip to the library. Once I got to the library, I had another problem I had to deal with. This was a piece of furniture that sat in the middle of the library floor. The goddamn card catalog. See, look at this young pussy in here. They don't know nothing about the card catalog. This was a piece of furniture that sat in the middle of the library floor with 60 little ass drawers. And you pull one of them drawers out and there was another 80 feet of fucking drawer. Who the hell makes a drawer 80 feet long? 250,000 index cards and I had to find one fucking book. Oh, but it wasn't over there. Had another problem I had to deal with. The Dewey Decimal System. This was a number that was 10 digits long. 9923455.12.an.1. Now you had to memorize this shit and go find it in the library. Millions of books. I had to find one fucking book. Now you get to the area, you're sizing it up, now you're getting warm. You're like, oh shit. I'm in the AN section now. And realize you done forgot the goddamn number. Now you gotta do this shit all over again. Kids got it too easy nowadays. Google. All the answers. Tell my son, how could you fucking fail a test and you got all the answers? When I was growing up, I stayed up all night writing on a 1-inch by 1-inch piece of paper all the fucking answers. The whole chapter on the fucking paper. Then I get to school the next day, put the cheat sheet on the desk and can't read none of this shit. It's too easy. My boy calls me the other day, he says he caught his son. He went in his son's iPad, looked in the history, and it was porn all in the history. Now, could you imagine this? I went over his house and punched his son in the fucking chest. Not because he was watching porn, because it was so fucking easy. See, listen to this, people. When I was growing up, it wasn't like that. We had one fucking Playboy magazine in the neighborhood. And we would pass it around. We had to stash it. We had a stash house for the Playboy book. This was like a covert operation, passing it off. Then once you got the magazine in your possession, you couldn't read it anywhere. Then they came out with the porno tape. Remember the porno tape? That was the shit. Everybody's father had a stash of them. My Uncle LJ had 20 of them stashed in the ceiling. We would steal one, and you had to rewind it back to his special part that he left it. Oh, you was a bad motherfucker. You're perfect. I mean, one time I got the tape, I was watching it. The tape, now, this was another issue to watch the tape, because we had the only VCR in the house was in the living room. Now, the living room was a TV, and then we had a big TV and a little TV sitting on top of the big TV, because the big TV ain't work. And then the VCR on top of that. My mother got home at 4:30. I used to get out of school at 3:05. So I had an hour and a half to do what the fuck I wanted to do. I'm watching it. I put the tape in. I came home from school. I'm watching it. Look at my watch. It was 4:29. I said, oh shit. Hit the eject button. The tape stopped and started spitting the tape out. I said, oh! I yanked the plug out and threw the VCR out the window. Fuck it! I had a good time, y'all. My name is Jonathan Martin. I love you.
Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, Aaron Berg is taking the stage when we return. Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV.
This next dude has a new album out called Unscripted, so make sure to pick it up. Give it up for the hilarious Aaron Berg. Let him hear it. Come on, everybody.
Wow, thank you so much. How good is this gonna be? Nondescript kind of Latin man, how are you? This guy that rode a unicycle here from Brooklyn, look at this weirdo. The fuck? Was Mumford & Sons not playing tonight? The hell is going on with this? And then old Jewy face over here, this is great. This guy, that's a Trump supporter right there. Ooh, this guy's got hate literature engraved on his penis or something. Black woman, how are you? This is exciting. Great set of tits, stage right. That motivates me. This is more tits and just you. Well, por qué? All right. I'm jacked as shit under here. You can't tell. Shredded, bro. You know what a gym is. You've Googled it. And ripped. Ironically, penis, no workay no moro. That's it. 43, jacked, no penis. It's like having a really nice Porsche in the driveway with no engine in it now. Women will be like, ooh, look at that. We should take that for a ride. I'm like, no, we should just look at it and admire the lines and the symmetry. Is that 5-speed or automatic? Mostly neutral. That's, stays in neutral. Dick jokes right out of the gate. You love them, possibly gay dude. All right. Show's fucking, oh, I would bang that guy. If I had to bang a guy, look at this guy. Fucking jacked with his beard. Oh, man, that's hot as shit. I'm not gay. I blew a dude when I was 12, but I never talk about it, and I never thought I'd see him again. So this is a weird night. You're gonna get complaint letters from this guy. It's gonna be horrific. My muscle, though, ironically, it's not fighting muscle. I don't fight. I'm a peaceful dude. This is glamour muscle. So, like, if a fight breaks out, what I like to do is shave my legs, fit into a pink thong, oil myself up, and just pose to the final countdown and be like, oh! And that breaks up a fight way better than fighting. It's insane. I'm going to tell you this about America, if you don't know, if you're not originally from America. El Carte Verde. Here's what Americans are the best at in the whole wide world. Americans back me up on this. Americans are the best in the whole wide world. Didn't say anything yet, but that was very Trump of you. It's huge! Huge! Americans are the best in the whole wide world at getting killed at all-inclusive Mexican resorts. I don't know how the numbers work out. Apparently nobody checks TripAdvisor anymore. Turn on the news, you hear, today, an innocent American was shot for no reason at an all-inclusive Mexican resort. Burned, drowned twice, kidnapped, used as a drug mule, and killed again. An innocent American killed. I don't know how you guys are on vacation. I am pretty fucking far from innocent. I am shit-hammered by the time I get to LaGuardia. And then I land and I'm like, fuck this third world country! And the sand and the sun and the bzzz, follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. And then some guy's like, hola, senor. Maybe you would like to buy your wife a souvenir machete. And I'm like, my wife would fucking love a souvenir machete. And I buy that machete and I sit down at the bar all arrogant and I use my 10th grade Espanol to try and fit in and I'll be like, una cerveza. Por favor. And he's like, sí, señor. And I'm like, una más cerveza. And he's like, sí, señor. And then I'm like, where do I find cocaine around here? I want to watch a woman get banged by a donkey, and I want to make out with your sister for 16 pesos. And he's like, you cannot talk that way, senor. And I'm like, I can talk however the fuck I want, because I'm from America, and I got a machete. And then, today, an innocent American. Best part about that joke is I'm from Canada, and I am what Trump calls a snow Mexican. And thank you, left side. Right side, stop watching MSNBC. These guys are Megyn Kelly fanatics over here. This guy jacks off to Trump speeches. He's like, oh, yeah. Moved here. I'm engaged to a woman, even though I look like I should be blowing you for a fajita. This look is gay now. In the 90s, this was tough guy. Shaved head, tattoos, muscles. Now it's like, get him a French bulldog and a glory hole. This guy's gonna be the king of Chelsea in 2 weeks. Right up the street. Right up the street. Getting married. I'm Jewish, she's not. It's gonna be, we have to have that ceremony before we get married where I murder her. And we have to keep the bloodline strong, you know? Have you banged a Jew before? You are Jewish, so that did not answer my question at all. You bang Jews. That's your shit. Just Jews. There's been a black guy in college, am I right? Black girl got upset. Your vagina got happy. You know what I'm saying? It hurts, though, right? Because black men are emotionally unavailable. Thank you, Fox News half. You guys watch a little more Sean Hannity. Jewish men are fucking amazing in bed, right? We tear shit up. I fucking, yeah, and I fuck like Vin Diesel. I'm too fast, too furious. That means I'm done in 6 seconds and then I hit you. We have great moves, the Jews. We put 8 fingers in you and go, look, a menorah. Our dirty talk is killer too. When you fuck a Jew, but it sounds a little more like complaining sometimes. It'll be like, oh God, you're wet. Oh my God, you're too wet. Oh, it's gonna ruin the sheets. My mother bought these for my bar mitzvah from Macy's. Finish yourself off. I have to go collect rent in the Bronx. I'm gonna be monogamous. You remember reading about that. It's crazy. Monogamy, which means when you get married, one woman for the rest of my life and hundreds of Asian hands. So that's gonna be, oh, such dishonor. Oh, you tell me shoulder hurt. Oh, last samurai. Oh. Asian accent's the best accent to make fun of. I love it. I had some hookers back in the day. I had some hookers. Don't know if you've ever done it. Maybe you were just at an Ed Sheeran concert. But like, had some hookers. Cocaine was my shit. I did a bit of coke. I was in Canada, and I wanted to have a three-way, and I'd never had a three. I'd had three-ways, but they were the weird ones that guys have with like another guy, and then you make rules like don't let our balls touch because that's gay, and then you stare at your buddy. Why are we doing this? Why do you get harder when you look at me? And then she's like, pay attention to me, and you're like, shut up, we're bonding, and then you do high fives, and she's like, I'm Jewish, and then wanted to have a three-way, called up this escort service, fully Asian. The guy's like, it's a $400. And I was like, all right, well, when you're done fighting Godzilla, if you want to send him over. And Asian hookers, very subservient. They're like, oh, hero, oh. And I was like, I'd like a blow job. And she's like, oh, Hello Kitty. And then I was like, blow job. And she's like, eh, like it's a bubble tea straw. And she